Who says sequels can't outshine their predecessors? Some films stumble out of the gate, but their sequels make an epic comeback. Welcome to Second Shot Cinema, and today we're counting down the top 10 movies that were panned but spawned awesome sequels. Starting us off, we've got a swashbuckler that critics called repetitive and uninspired.
I've spent years searching for this.
With tired storylines and a Jack Sparrow that felt more caricature than character.
The great Jack Sparrow is not some drunk in a cell. Do we even have a ship? A crew? Pants? No, it can't be. Are you sure you're the Jack Sparrow?
It seemed the magic had run aground. But with Pirates 6 on the horizon, the buzz is strong for a revival. Fans are hoping for the return of that swashbuckling charm, with whispers of exciting new characters and nods to the original trilogy. Jack Sparrow might just chart a course for redemption, proving you can never count a pirate out. Next up, a CGI-heavy action flick that didn't pack the punch fans expected. Over-the-top visuals and a convoluted plot made The Rise of Cobra feel more cartoon than action blockbuster. But then came G.I. Joe: Retaliation, with The Rock stepping into the spotlight and Bruce Willis bringing his signature charisma.
Take 2 cases of Thin Mints and a box of Chuckalux.
The sequel delivered sleek action, streamlined storytelling, and just the right amount of nostalgia. It showed that when you focus on the basics, explosions, camaraderie, and epic battles, you can turn things around. Definitely a sequel worth saluting. Coming in at number 8, The Lego Movie 2. This much anticipated sequel didn't quite stack up to the original. While it had a few fun moments, it couldn't recapture the groundbreaking humor and heart of the first film. Enter the Lego Batman movie, with its endless supply of hilarious one-liners, clever pop culture nods, and Will Arnett's perfectly over-the-top take on Batman. This spin-off stole the show.
Batman? Whoa!
You're darn right, whoa.
Wait, does Batman live in Bruce Wayne's basement?
No, Bruce Wayne lives in Batman's attic.
It proved that the Lego universe still had plenty of bricks to build on and delivered laughs for fans of all ages. Holy redemption. Gory, messy, and overly complicated. Saw 3 left audiences feeling more trapped than thrilled. The franchise seemed to be relying on shock value over substance, and many fans were ready to call it quits. But then came Saw 6. This sequel brought the series back to life with cleverly crafted traps that tied into the story, a tighter narrative, and a surprising amount of social commentary. It reminded us that horror doesn't just have to be gross, it can be smart too. Who says horror can't evolve? At number 6, Tina Turner's flashy performance and some memorable one-liners couldn't save Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome from criticism. The campy tone and lack of the gritty edge that defined the first 2 films left fans longing for more. Thankfully, George Miller turned left into Fury Road. With Miller back at the helm, this turbocharged masterpiece gave us jaw-dropping visuals, relentless action, and a story that roared across the wasteland. It didn't just remind us why we love Mad Max. It redefined the action genre entirely. Miller proved why we never should have doubted him. We couldn't forget Thor, the Dark World if we tried, but not in a good way, with weak villains, a confusing plot, and a tone that felt all over the place.
Still muscly and everything.
This film is often cited as the MCU's low point. Then along came Thor, Ragnarok, with Taika Waititi's signature humor, vibrant visuals, and a whole lot of heart. This sequel reinvented Thor as a comedic powerhouse and fan favorite. From the thrilling gladiator match with the Hulk to its epic soundtrack, Ragnarok brought the thunder back. It's a shining example of how a sequel can turn things around in spectacular fashion. Neon lights, check. Over-the-top villains, check. Bat nipples, what the? Batman Forever was a cinematic departure that made us question everything we thought we knew about Gotham's protector. From Jim Carrey's zany Riddler to Tommy Lee Jones's chaotic Two-Face, it seemed like this franchise had lost its way. But fast forward to Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, and a reborn Caped Crusader. With Christian Bale's grounded performance, Heath Ledger's legendary Joker, and a return to gritty storytelling.
Why didn't you just kill me?
Your punishment must be more severe.
Batman proved why he's Gotham's greatest and one of the most iconic superheroes of all time. The trilogy didn't just redeem Batman, it set a gold standard for superhero films. Shifting gears to number 3, Tokyo Drift, a puzzling detour for the Fast and Furious franchise. With a new cast and an entirely different setting, it was hard to see how this installment connected to the high-octane action we'd come to expect. But then came Fast 5, a movie that brought the family back together in spectacular style, with daring heists, explosive stunts, and unforgettable characters. It redefined what the series could be. And thanks to a clever retcon, Tokyo Drift found its place in the saga, making it a crucial piece of the puzzle. It's proof that even the road less traveled can lead to greatness. At number 2, X-Men Apocalypse was bloated and frankly disappointing. With too many characters, an underwhelming villain, and a plot that lacked focus, this installment left fans questioning the franchise's direction. But then came Logan, a movie that redefined superhero storytelling. With a raw and emotional journey, Hugh Jackman delivered a career-best performance as the aging Wolverine. Add in a stunning turn by Daphne Keane as X-23 and a gripping narrative about loss and redemption, and you have a film that transcended its genre. It's not just one of the best films, it's one of the best films, period. Before we wrap up, here are a few honorable mentions. Transformers: Age of Extinction gave us the surprisingly heartfelt Bumblebee. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 might have been a miss, but Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse swung in to save the day. And Joss Whedon's Justice League found new life with Zack Snyder's Justice League. At our number 1 spot, The Phantom Menace. When this prequel was released, it left fans scratching their heads. That M word? Jar Jar Binks? The movie struggled to capture the magic of the original trilogy, and many felt let down by its heavy reliance on CGI and uneven tone. But fast forward to today, and the Star Wars franchise has not only found redemption, but arguably surpassed expectations. Rogue One gave us a gritty, grounded story that added depth to the original films, while The Mandalorian took us on an emotional journey with a bounty hunter and a certain little green baby we all adore. These stories reminded us of what Star Wars does best: epic tales of good versus evil, iconic characters, and breathtaking worlds. The Force truly awakened with these redemptions, proving that even a stumble can lead to greatness in a galaxy far, far away. Sometimes redemption takes a sequel. Which of these comeback films surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more lists like this. Thanks for watching Second Shot Cinema.